Good morning friends, welcome to the pre-market update from the advisor desk. Let's first have a look on the global market. We'll start first with the overnight US markets, which ended almost flat, about 3 points down on the Dow Jones. Now this was after a 5-day winning streak, which the Dow Jones ended up green all the time. Yesterday we had kind of certain announcement on the results earning in the US, which was the mixed bag. That led to the Dow Jones. At one point of time it was definitely up, but it consolidated and almost closed flat. We have initial jobless claims today in the US, which will come out in the night according to India time, and so that's one data that needs to be watched on the US labor data. Coming back to the Asian indices, kind of Hang Seng, Nikkei all trading flat. It were kind of down in the red, but they are waiting for the Chinese IIP data, which comes out at 11 o'clock India time. So if that does come out better than the analyst estimates, the market might rebound, which would definitely be good for the Indian stock exchange as well. SGX Nifty is trading 20 points up. And now coming back to the FII figures, yesterday provisional figures were 459 crores positive. They bought stocks worth that amount. On the other side, DIIs sold 559 crores worth of stocks. Now these are provisions. We might definitely get the exact figure by afternoon today. So friends, that's all from the kind of global market checkup. I'll give it to Sadhana for the derivatives market checkup. Thanks.
Good morning friends, let's have a view on derivatives. The Indian benchmark indices ended the Wednesday's trade with a gain of around 0.27%. As we have seen that Nifty started the session on a positive note and it was continued to trade with positive bias. In initial number of trades, we have seen that Nifty hit a fresh intraday high as well as lifetime high at around 8448 odd levels. Backed by gains in many of the blue chip counters such as Axis Bank, DLF, Tata Motors, Ambuja Cements, followed by other index components. But after some point of time, Nifty came off from the records high ahead of CPI and IIP inflation data, as market players were cautious about these data, and Nifty finally snapped its session at around 8418.80 odd levels with a margin gain of 0.27%. In this period, we have seen that for second day in a row, long positions were built up as open interest is increased by 2.75% from 2 crore 50 lakhs to 2 crore 57 lakhs, along with Nifty futures price increased by approximately 25 rupees. Cost of carry also increased by 13.78% from 9.06 to 10.30%, along with Nifty futures premium increased marginally from 33 points to 35 odd levels. PCR also increased by 4% from 1 to 1.04, which is clearly indicating that put option has seen good activity than call option. In yesterday's trade, call option has added around 10 lakh shares in open interest, whereas put option has added around 30 lakh shares in open interest. India VIX was down by 2.43%. It came down from 14.80 to 14.44%. In the options activity, we have seen that 8,000, in spite of market was trading above 8,400 levels, but we have seen that marginal additions in 8,400 call option, followed by 8,500 and 8,600. In the put options activity, we have seen that earlier 8,000 put options was standing with highest number of shares in open interest, and suddenly yesterday 8,300 has taken over 8,000 put option. Now 8,300 stands with highest number of shares in open interest. People have shifted their positions from 8,000 to 8,300, followed by 8,200 put option. There are two securities in bank period today. One is India Real Estate, second is Unitech. And yesterday FIs were net bias of approximately 2,000 odd crores in future and option segment. They were net bias of 180 crore in next futures. They were net bias of 1,185 crore in next options. They were net bias of 556 crore in stock futures, and they were net bias of 3 crores in stock options. A 5-day CVM stands at 8390. Lower range for the market would be 8,350 and high range would be 8,450. Singapore Nifty is up by 12 points, which is at 8426 levels. We may see a flattish to positive start in Nifty futures today. That's it from derivatives. Thank you.
Welcome friends, let's have a pre-market actionable ideas followed by the stocks with positive negative bias. First we have for long ideas is Capital First, CMP 365. Yesterday the NBFC company Capital First posted the results which were definitely better than street estimates. The net profit in percentage term it rose by almost 278% at 27 crores in the July to September quarter versus compared to 7 crores in the corresponding quarter last year. Total income also jumped, you can see 51% to 154.84 crores as against 102.4 crores in the corresponding period last year. So action based on this: long Capital First, stop loss 354 and target on the upside at 376 and 383. Important results to be announced today is Sun Pharma, estimated PAT 1519. Also have Cipla 348 crores, we have DLF 120 crores. IOC estimated PAT 1380 crores, Balkrishna Industries 124 and Technocraft 20 CR. Watch list stocks with positive bias. We have REC and Bank of Baroda on the intraday basis. On the intraday basis, in the negative bias, we have Jindal Steel and Power and Wipro. Friends, we had yesterday evening at 5:30 IIP data and CPI. IIP data came in at 2.5% versus 0.5% in the previous month. This is almost 3-month high. It was led by the manufacturing data and the capital goods, which rose by 11 and 0.6%. So this will definitely a big kind of shot in the arm for the Indian economy. Also on the CPI, there's the base inflation is all-time low of 5.5% versus the 6.5% that came in the previous month. So this is almost at a comfortable level according to the RBI measures, and all industries as well as the kind of India Inc. is expecting a rate cut as early as December or Jan. Other news and update: Chennai Petroleum sent into that the merger of CPL with IOC will happen, and high-level talks between India and Iran have started. So that's again good. And a major relief to private sugar mills. The UP government has maintained the cane pricing unchanged, and it's decided not to increase for the 2014 to 15 fiscal year, and also announced an easy payment schedule that will definitely help the sugar mills to pay back, and also any fallen kind of the price of sugar and other byproducts will be protected. So sentimentally positive for Bajaj Hindustan, Balrampur Chini and Dampur Sugars. In the media introduction, Mr. Anil Swarup said clarified that the allocation and the auctioning of the 42 operational coal mines would be done before 31st March 2015. So it will be done in this fiscal year, and some mines will be allocated to public sector, and as well as the private consuming will also go through the auctioning process, so which will be kind of streamlined and synchronized. Aurobindo has said on Wednesday that US subsidiary Aurobindo Pharma US had emerged as the highest bidder of 132 million in the acquisition of Natrol Inc. So that will definitely help kind of Aurobindo to have a footstep in the US market. That's it. Thank you, friends, and have a nice trading session.